Hi folks, this is a compilation of videos I published in 2021 of vessels that were seen on the Mersey. The Zhenghu 25 arriving with the final batch of Chinese Megamax cranes for Liverpool 2. Each crane weighs around 1,600 tonnes, with frames 92 metres tall, and when the boom is fully raised, it stands 132 metres above the quayside. The vessel delivers cranes to customers all around the world. It was converted for this role from a former oil tanker built in 1988. MSC Buffalo was built in 1968 at Richard Dunstan's shipyard on the Humber. The vessel was used as a maintenance craft by the Manchester Ship Canal Company. The vessel makes regular visits to the pier head, where its onboard air compressor powers a lance, flushing away a build-up of silt at the rear of the landing stage. Buffalo in the Eastern Channel, returning from a day's maintenance work at the pier head as the vessel makes for the Manchester Ship Canal. Buffalo waits to join the Stolt Kingfisher as both vessels slowly enter the eastern lock to the Manchester Ship Canal. Here at Ellesmere Port, the dredger Deo Gloria has just passed Mount Manistee, a tree-covered hill created from spoil excavated from this section of the canal during the late 19th century. The dredger, laden with sand that has been dredged up from Liverpool Bay, has been taken to be offloaded at Runcorn Dock, some 11 miles up the canal from Ellesmere Port. On the 1st of January 1894, the entire length of the canal was open to commercial traffic. Construction had begun in 1887 and took 6 years to build at a cost of 15 million, resulting in a canal 36 miles long. Then, on the 26th of May 1894, the canal was formally opened by Queen Victoria from the royal yacht, the Enchantress. A Smith tug makes its way past the pier head as it heads for the Eastern Channel to meet up with the tanker. The Eastern Channel, and a tug waits for the approaching tanker to escort it to the eastern lock of the Manchester Ship Canal. In the distance, the vast Stanlow oil refinery, situated on the south bank of the Manchester Ship Canal at Ellesmere Port. The VB Donau, on the stern of a tanker, inbound for the Stanlow refinery at Ellesmere Port. Liverpool 2's container terminal is the backdrop to this view of the Schweitzer Stanlow, who joined the Schweitzer fleet at Liverpool in 2006. The tug's main role is to escort oil tankers from Liverpool Bay to the River Mersey's Tranmere Oil Terminal. As dusk starts to fall across the city, Stanlow takes on the task of assisting the Crown Princess as it leaves the cruise terminal after a short visit to the city in June 2019. Stanlow on the stern of a tanker as they make for the Tranmere Oil Terminal. But on this occasion, the new aircraft carrier HMS Prince of Wales was making its first visit to the city in February 2020. Here Stanlow completes the turning manoeuvre of the Grenna Knutsen after the tanker had discharged its cargo at the Tranmere Oil Terminal. Here the tugs are underway to their berths at the Huskisson dock. The end of a voyage for the Ingrid Knutsen, as tugs skillfully control the final moments as the vessel is brought to a rest alongside the northern berth of the Tranmere oil terminal. Cameron in the Crosby Channel, as the vessel makes one of its regular visits to carry out maintenance work to the port's navigation buoys. Cameron passing the derelict oil pier at Rock Ferry after the vessel had been upriver to inspect and repair buoys in the Garston Channel. The backdrop to this view is the tree-covered hillside that lies between Helsby and Frodsham, and over on the left, the Garston Channel. The very distinct silhouette of Atlantic sun, inbound on a rising tide in the Crosby Channel. ACL have 4 other vessels like this, operating a regular cargo service between Europe and North America. Off Waterloo, the tug has a line attached to the stern of the vessel. Shortly, the tug will begin to take control of Atlantic Sun's progress as they get nearer to the Gladstone Lock, where a second tug will assist. With the Royal Seaforth Docks cranes in sight, the tug on the stern of the vessel begins to turn it through 180 degrees, assisted by a second tug. To watch this manoeuvring, it shows the skill and judgment that the tug masters have in handling such large craft. The Atlantic Sun slowly enters Gladstone Lock. The vessel is now only a short distance from her final destination in the Royal Seaforth Dock. Snowdrop, with its eye-catching artwork, is a popular destination with tourists and day trippers to enjoy a leisurely river cruise where they can take in views of the riverside docks and waterfront buildings with running commentaries that inform them of the port's history. In the distance, The vast structure of Stanlow Oil Refinery, with its tall stacks and chimneys at Ellesmere Port. The world-famous Pier Head, cruise liners at the stage, and Snowdrop in her stunning artwork is a marvellous view of a city that has a big heart and a friendly welcome for all its visitors. Hi folks, I've dipped into my collection of tug video clips to create a short video for the Liverpool-based Schweitzer tugs, which includes Schweitzer's Mersey and Sussex that have now been transferred to other UK ports. It's hard to imagine today, but Snowdrop began her working life as a Birkenhead ferryboat, shuttling between Woodside and Liverpool over 60 years ago. The Arklow Shipping Company vessels, with their distinctive green and white paintwork, are regular visitors to the Mersey. Operating out of Arklow in Ireland and Rotterdam, the company has a fleet of over 50 vessels. Here we see two crewmen of the Arklow Cape start to release the hatch covers as the vessel prepares to berth at Garston docks. Arklow Falcon passes Monk's Ferry as the vessel makes for Ellesmere Port on the Manchester Ship Canal, while on the Liverpool side of the river, Arklow Raven is outward bound, having just left Garston docks. If you want to find out more information on these vessels, head over to YouTube and put in Arklow Shipping into the search bar. This will reveal some very interesting videos of vessels being launched sideways into canals in the Netherlands. From this distance, MPI Resolution is an amazing sight, moored at the stage. The vessel has worked at wind farms around the Irish Sea and at the Burbo Bank wind farm off Wirral. Towering above the riverside buildings, the 6 hydraulic legs that raise the hull to create a working platform clear of the water when the vessel is installing wind turbines. A section of a wind turbine passing Seacombe Ferry as it's been transported out to the Burbo Bank wind farm. The cruise terminal throughout the year sees a wide range of different types of vessel using the landing stage, which is overlooked by the pier heads at Three Graces that over the years have witnessed the changes made to the layout of the waterfront. The wake from Afon Wen shows the effort in towing this barge, carrying a section of wind generator, assisted by Salt Island as they pass Seacombe Ferry. If you enjoyed the video, you may like to browse these Merseyside shipping directories.